Check this picture out right here. You see this fat Edomite devil, right? That's sitting in his chair, right? And he got the money bag, and that's why people don't understand that they're still in captivity. All right, you're under the so-called white man dollar bondage yoke, right? When he has that yoke symbolically around your neck, which will be the dollar system. All right, and so-called, and that's been labeled to you as so-called. Cut this off. That's been labeled to you as so-called money, right? That's not money; it's currency. When you really go do your research, all right, it was backed by the gold. They took it off the gold standard in 1971. Ever since then, it's been backed by nothing, and it's fiat. And they go to show you that the so-called white man is in rulership because only he can be able to pull this off at this particular time, right? To have nothing backed by anything and be able to conquer the world, right? But this would be that place Babylon the Great, right? Fulfilling prophecy. This place had to come into fruition. But you see right here in this picture, this fat devil, all right, got the money bag up there, right? So-called money, this currency. Got the currency up there, right? And you see this man here going up the what's that called? That a conveyor belt. All right, but that's the analogy. This is pretty much the symbology of a rat wheel. He gonna never get it. And now people labor and toil and spend their mental time, chasing this concept until they die, right? And that's the philosophy people have pumped and pushed to us, this so-called making it, right? But you still, if you so-called made it, you still under the so-called white man monetary system, right? So-called monetary system. You still got that yoke of that dollar around your neck. All right, you still bonded to this devil. All right, and that's our people don't understand rulership and dominion and sovereignty. They don't get it. So your whole plan is you coexisting under your enemies and they control everything. Your Wells Fargo's, right? Your Chase Banks are owned by these devils. All right, you name it. Your credit unions, the whole credit score system, everything is controlled by these devils, man. You're in captivity. Ain't nowhere around that. So we praying for deliverance to get the hell up out of here so we can have our own sovereignty. That's a big part of this ministry, right? To be freed from under our slave master, right? These devils. That's what this ministry entails, man. It's a big part of this is rulership. That's what this mostly about. And they go to show you most of our people, even inside the truth, don't even understand what this is about. They want to be, and you got so many different bugged out of our people. You got some called Christian Israelites, which I was going to do a lesson on that, but it'd be so much going on. You got brothers, let me break it down to you what it means. You got brothers that know they're Israelites, but they still holding on to most of Christianity doctrine. You completely bugged out. You out of your mind, man. You might as well just stayed in a Christian church. Or you got some odd people coming to the truth, and what they do is drag a lot of that Christianity baggage with them. All right. And they want to mix it in with the truth and make it out. They want to tailor it fit to what they want it to be. It don't work like that. It's one truth and it's many lies. All right. You're not going to do it the way you want to do it. The Lord got a certain way he set this up. It's either you follow his way or you in the world. It ain't no in between. Fuck all that. All this tap dancing around. No, we telling you straight how it is. And you should appreciate a sure way. If you was getting directions from someone and they told you maybe go this way, maybe go that way, that's not a surety, right? We telling you got two options, either life or death. Is that not clear? There's no confusion in that. It's no second guessing it. But Christianity brings much confusion. And that's why we have a lot of problems in this earth because of Christianity. Our people don't have no understanding. They don't have no foundation, no fundamentals because they haven't been learning shit in the Christian church. All right. They don't even know how the monetary system works here. They just know how to go to work, be a slave, and continue to fund these devils' existence, their empire. All right. We understand that we're in captivity. You got to do what you got to do. I'm not saying go quit your job, man. But you have to be praying for deliverance to get the hell up out of here and know what you're a part of, man. This ain't no joke, man. And most of our people are comfortable in captivity, especially when they got a little so-called currency, right? So-called money. You can't tell them shit. And this, why would you put your stock in something temporary, right? And this message is gonna be harsh. Our people want to hear them smooth words. They want us to talk like the Christian pastor. We're not fucking doing that. All right. We come how we always have done it. Raw, rough. And you people don't have no understanding how the prophets and the men of the Lord, that the spirit that they was in. They was hard, austere men. They wasn't this feminine, passive, suit and tie, tap dancing, tell you what you want to hear. Nah, we ain't never been like that, man. And that's what you people don't understand. You brothers and you sisters get it, but the people of the world don't have no clue what's going on. All right? This dumbed down, demented society, man. This depressed, bugged out, degenerate, lost, confused society, man. These people all over the place, but they trying to get to the bag, right? That's Jake ultimate end all be all solution is get the bag. But the bag fake though. When you tell Jake about gold and silver, the nigga are going to oblivion. He don't even know what that means. That's how stupid our people have become. You can have book smarts, right? So-called, which that book smarts ain't really what you think it is. It's really like more of an indoctrination of the so-called white man way of doing things. Academia, right? He brainwashed most of our people, man, and they don't know they brainwashed. But try to tell that to our people, man. And a fool won't listen, right? A wise man, a woman would take adherence to what's being told to them, right? Right? Like, damn, that makes sense, right? But a fool is gonna stay stuck into his folly. They gonna stay going to the Christian churches. They gonna stay celebrating pagan holidays. That's not gonna change. The only way for them out is death, man. It ain't no other remedy for that. But look, this is the rat wheel, man. This is the matrix. This is what our people, they don't get it, man. They don't get it. And a lot of people gonna have a rude awakening when this system collapses and they bring in this digital system. People gonna bug out. But this is what we find ourselves in captivity. It ain't no other way to put this, man. Because our people are so on the low level, they think captivity is them being bound in chains and feathers, right? They think that's captivity, being on the plantation. No, this is a more evolved captivity called wage slavery. And I went into that definition in one of my lessons. And the definition of wage slavery is your livelihood is dependent on you working at a job. All right. And say you have your own business, you still under these devils financial system. There's no way around it. But yeah, wage slavery is when you dependent on this system to make a living, and that's captivity, right? No matter if you think you free or not. See, these monkey-minded Americans think they just because they can go get deaf food, right? Chick-fil-A and McDonald's, right? They funded their own death. They so stupid they don't know it. You tell them not to eat that stuff, they still eat it anyway. All right. Finish, man. Through. See you on the next one, man.